Barcelona just stole Rodri, and Manchester City have a huge problem. Barcelona have just pulled off one of the biggest transfers of the summer. Rodri is officially a Barcelona player, the World Cup winner, the 2024 Ballon d'Or winner, the man who controlled Manchester City's midfield for 7 seasons, and now he is heading to Camp Nou. But this transfer is much bigger than just another big-name signing, because Barcelona didn't simply buy a midfielder. They may have just found their new midfield leader. Rodri has completed his move from Manchester City for a reported £65.4 million, signing a contract with Barcelona until June 2030. And there is another interesting part of this story. Real Madrid were also interested in Rodri, but Barcelona won the race, and that makes this transfer even more painful for Madrid and even more exciting for Barcelona. Rodri arrives in Catalonia at the perfect moment. He is coming off an incredible World Cup with Spain, where he helped his country lift the trophy and was named the tournament's best player. Just 2 years earlier, he won the Ballon d'Or after playing a central role in Manchester City's dominance. At City, Rodri became much more than a defensive midfielder. He was the player who controlled the rhythm. When City needed to slow the game down, Rodri did it. When they needed to build an attack, he was there. When they needed a big goal, he could deliver. And fans will never forget his goal against Inter Milan in the 2023 Champions League final. That goal gave Manchester City their first Champions League trophy and completed one of the greatest seasons in the club's history. During his 7 years in Manchester, Rodri helped City win 4 Premier League titles, the Champions League, and numerous other trophies. He leaves as one of the most important players in the club's modern history. But now comes the big question. Why Barcelona? The answer is simple. Barcelona want control. They want a midfielder who can dictate games, protect the defense, dominate possession, and give freedom to the attacking players. And Rodri fits that profile perfectly. There are obvious comparisons with Sergio Busquets. Both are Spanish midfielders. Both understand positioning at an elite level. Both can control a game without needing to score or make spectacular dribbles. And Barcelona clearly believe Rodri can become the new midfield reference point. Imagine him playing alongside players like Pedri and Gavi, with Lamine Yamal ahead of him. That midfield could become extremely dangerous. But while Barcelona are celebrating, Manchester City have a serious problem. You simply cannot replace Rodri with one player. His importance to City was enormous, and losing him means City must completely rethink the midfield. The club has already been looking at potential replacements, including Chelsea midfielder Enzo Fernandez and other young midfield targets. But replacing a Ballon d'Or winner is never easy, and that is why this transfer could change the balance of power in European football. Barcelona have added one of the best midfielders in the world. Manchester City have lost the player who helped define their golden era, and Real Madrid, they have watched their rivals take a player they wanted. Rodri is 30 years old. So this is not a signing for the next 10 years. It is a signing for now. Barcelona want to win La Liga. They want to challenge for the Champions League. And they believe Rodri can help take them to another level. So the question is no longer whether Rodri is good enough for Barcelona. We already know the answer. The real question is, can Rodri make Barcelona the best team in Europe again? Because after this transfer, the balance has changed. Rodri is back in Spain. He is wearing Barcelona colors, and Manchester City have just lost one of the most important players in their entire history. The new era has officially begun,